Pool B, round 10. The boys are finally setting some laps. There we go. Finally our stream pops up. Well, one of the streams pops up. Let's see if this one actually works. Let's have a look. Stream pops up. Yay! There we go. We've got a live stream, everyone. Okay, so KVR Richards is in first. Let's quickly share this before they end the race, in the quali. Head on over to Facebook. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Twitter. It's LNR. Everywhere. Just search for Logistical Nightmare Racing, and you will find us. Just absolutely epic racing. Guys are crazy. Let's just hit this here quickly. Pool B, team versus team, round 10. This is going to be epic. Epic, epic, epic. Okay, we have shared it on Facebook. We are sharing it on Twitter. And then we will have to, as we do, we need to share this to Live Stream Anything, which is a fantastic group that shares all kinds of basically motorsport related stuff from around the world, and they are a locally based group. Live Stream Anything is absolutely epic. Great supporter of all things racing South Africa. So let's get going. Right, the boys are doing their usual dancing, spinning, so while everyone else gets their tires ready to get going. So yeah, it looks like we do have Richard on pole position, Trackbite in his Scirocco in second. Then we've got Mr. Sneaky, that's in third. Oh no, okay, Trackbite's in third. Oh, there, Mr. Fluffy comes through with a second spot. Okay, this will be interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see what happens. Okay, and we wait. So Dave is in 7th, but 1.1 seconds off the pace. Not bad. Nitro Merlin in a really cool looking Renault Megane. That is quite cool. That looks real sweet, man. Okay, everyone's ready. Mr. Fluffy is asking if everyone's ready. Choprins is heating up the rears. Dave says good luck to everyone. Buzz has just about jumped in. I don't know if he's going to be able to make the race. Just leave me alone. I know what to do. Woo! Buzz's intro is awesome. Let's see if Buzzy is going to race. I hope so. He hasn't entered yet. So let's see if Buzzy makes it in. Okay, we got Sneaky that's driving around wherever he likes. And you got Kalner the Kid parking one side. There we go. Fluffy's asking if Buzz is racing. Are you racing, Buzz? Buzz. I think Buzz is substituting. There we go. Buzz is subbing for Kale. Whoa! Right at the nick of the death. Right, guys, I got my whiskey here ready. So, let's enjoy. Commentator at least is allowed to have a sip while talking smack about all these guys. But yeah, that was a heavy hand. That's a whiskey and a half, that. Okay, well, currently not much going on. Guys are doing donuts. As all these boys like to do some donuts. Okay, Buzz has entered. There we go. Fluffy has started the final, and we are going racing, ladies and gentlemen, in 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have liftoff. Here we go. Here we go, racing at Interlagos. Autodromo de Interlagos is the unique name. Okay, let's run through the field very quickly. Richards, Fluffy, Truckby, Jazz, Sneaky, Kellner, Dave, Nitro, Prince, Uncle Charlie, Big Chief in the house, and Buzz at the back. Right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. This should be good. 25 laps. Let's see who kills it. Let's see if they make it all through turn 1. This is going to be epic. And away we go, and away we go. Who's got the better start? So Fluffy did not get the whole shot, but he is up the inside. Him and Richards. Woo, that's going to be close. Let's go a little bit further downfield so we can just see how everyone gets through. So Mr. Jazz in 4th spot. Oh, that's a sweet looking Renault. Okay, we got Richards here. That's a epic looking cam there. So Richards has pulled a gap, half a second. So then you got Fluffy trying to chase him down, and right up Fluffy's butt. That's so funny. We've got Mr. Sneaky, and right behind him we got DMR Jazz, and then we got Dave. Dave is in 5th. He's moved up 2 spots. So Dave's in 5th spot. Then he's got Trackbite behind him in the Scirocco, and you've got Nitro Merlin in the 2nd of those sweet looking Megans. And then Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie's in the house, and he's being... Oh, Choppy is just kind of putting the rubs on there on Uncle Charlie. Choppy, show some respect there for the uncle. Don't be so rubby bumpy dumpy. Come now, come now. This is a close battle going on here, ladies and gentlemen. This is some epic cool stuff, man. So then we got Choppy in 9th. Then you got Kellner the Kid in 10th. And then we got Big Chief in 11th in his Skyline. And then you got Buzz right at the back in a sweet looking Corvette. He is substituting for Mr. Kale. So yeah, back at the front you've got Richard, who is absolutely just dominating. But got to keep in mind, some of the guys are going to be on softs. Some of them are going to be on mediums. So strategies will come into play in the second half of the race. So Mr. Fluffy is sitting pretty in 2nd. And looky. Ooh, Dave is being aggressive. Aggressive Dave. I like this Dave. Lekker Dave. Gooi Millie's boot. Gooi Millie's. So Dave is fighting there for 3rd. And then Dave's got Trackbite right up his backside. Dave's going for the inside. Is Dave going to make it stick on Jazzy? Ooh, no, Dave did not make it stick, but he's made himself vulnerable, and Trackbite is having a nibble. Trackbite is nibbling away at that back end of that car. Is he going to get... no, the Scirocco just does not have the grunt. Then we got Uncle Charlie still fending off, trying to take Nitro Merlin here, but they've definitely pulled away from Sneaky. Sneaky's busy fighting with Big Chief in 9th. So we kind of have pairs fighting with each other. Oh no, Choppy's gone. Choppy's disconnected. Oh, my word, that just sucks. Buzz is in 10th. Kellner is in 11th spot. Back at the front, we have got Richard, who's like 2.1 seconds ahead. This is insane. Absolutely insanity. That's what I'm telling you. Then you got Fluffy in 2nd, all on his lonesome. And then you've got this like massive train with Jazzy, Dave, Trackbite, Nitro, and Uncle Charlie. All of them, like, all together, there, from 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, all within like, call it a second of each other, I think. Let's have a look. So there they go. Jazzy's going for the defensive line, and Dave's like trying to find a way past. And then on top of that, you got Trackbite that's kind of just looking for a way past both of them. So things are getting interesting. We are on lap 3, and here we go. Let's have a look. Oh man, let's quickly bump out here, exit, and then bump back in. Here we go. And now we're gonna have a good view. This is on board with Dave. Driving with Dave, that's got some hectic shadows going down on his windscreen, and he's having a look. There we go, that's much better, much better. Choppy, my man, what happened? DC, I take it? Man, that just absolutely sucks, bro. Absolutely sucks. Okay, here we go. Okay, so, whoop, Jazzy's lost it. Jazzy's in the gravel. Jazzy's in the gravel, and yo, Jazzy's just absolutely destroyed that podium spot fighting there, and he's now basically he's pushed them all back. So Dave's in the front there. Like a Choppy, enjoy the stream if you're gonna watch. Otherwise, have a stiff dop. Gooi a sterk dop hoed, because I got a stiff one, and that was heartache to see you duck so early, man. Yeah, I've had a sip for you, bud. Woo! A strong one, that. Okay, back to the action here. We got Dave going for the inside of turn 1 because he has got Track Bite, who is absolutely looking for a way past on down here outside. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Track Bite's going for it. And Track Bite's done it. Track Bite's up into third spot. Dave! Come on, Dave! Put a move on. Then you got Uncle Charlie. Here come the worm. Worm Charlie is busy coming, and he's coming quick. If you have a look here, we got on board with Uncle Charlie, and he is just looking for a way past Dave. Come on, Uncle Charlie. Come on, Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie's taking better line. Dave's run wide. Dave's run wide. Uncle Charlie's gone down the inside. Has he got it? Yeah. Uncle Charlie has got the move done. Hey, Dave is busy falling back. Sad face for Dave. Then you've got right behind Dave, you've got Nitro Merlin, who's kind of taken over the reins here from the sweet-looking McGann. What's got written there on the side of that McGann? What does that say? That says... Oh, cannot read it. Let's try again. Blitzkrieg. Okay. Blitzkrieg on the side of the McGann. They'll have to explain that one to us. Then we've got Sneaky, who's busy catching up in 7th. That's awesome sauce right there. And then you've got Jazz coming on his kind of recovery drive after his spin on the previous lap, and he's nudging. He's giving Mr. Big Chief a little push there, you know, just a little bit of rubbings, racing kind of scenario there. That's some good stuff right there. He's going for the inside. Yeah, different lines going through there. And then you got Kalner, who's like all on his lonesome here in the back in the Scirocco, which is weird. The previous race that I streamed and he was racing in, he was doing quite well. Hello, Buzz. Buzz is in the race. Buzz is just doing like he's being a I almost said the wrong word. He's a substitute. So Buzz is a musician teacher, a musical teacher. I don't know, music teacher. So being a substitute, that like fits into the profile here because he's a substitute, and the only substitutes I know is teachers, you know. So he's subbing in here and coming with some sweet tunes in a sweet looking black and yellow. That's got to be a reference to a Bentley. Come on, Buzz, get it going, bud. We know you can. All right, back to the front here. Ooh, Richard's got a 1 second penalty. He is 4.5 seconds up though. That's some madness. He is currently in first, 4.5 seconds up. Then you got Fluffy, that's in the second spot. He is 3 seconds ahead of Track Bite, and Track Bite has now pulled a second on Wim Charlie, and Wim Charlie is chasing him down, or trying to at least. And then you got Uncle Dave. Oh, Dave, wake up, Dave. Dave and Team Ninja is hopefully on a different strategy, so it's going to come to him at the end of the race. I hope so. I want my boy to do well. And then you got DMR with Nitro Merlin here, Dead Man Racing, and that is a sweet. All these DMR cars have got sweet liveries on them. Man, oh man, oh man. I, however, do not see some Rebel clothing on that DMR car. I shall have to speak to the big boss, because there should be some Rebel clothing. If you guys do not know, head on over, check it out. Is it Rebel clothing? Let me just double check. Yeah, I'm repping the boys, and I might be repping the wrong stuff here. Okay, it is called, so yes, it is Rebel clothing. I am correct. Check them out at rebelstoreza.com to grab your DMR swag, and they've got some sweet DMR swag. Definitely some epic swag awaiting you there, so go and support some of our local guys who are supporting our sim races with sponsorship. And on the front of Nitro Merlin's car, you can also see Coach Dave. He's got the Coach Dave Academy logo up there. That's reference to ACC for our Coach Dave association there. Those boys doing some epic work there for us and supporting our community at Logistical Nightmare Racing, which is absolutely fantastic. Right, and then if we go to 7th, we got Mr. Sneaky, another DMR car, and once again with a sweet livery. I'm a blue fan, so there it's got black fire on the side, absolutely looking awesome. Then you got Jazz, it's finally got him past Big Chief, and he is starting to make some moves to try and catch up to the front guys. Then you got Big Chief, followed by Kellner, and then Buzz, who is about 6 seconds behind Kellner. So let's hope he's gone for the hards. Oof, but he's got a 2.6 second penalty. Ouch. That's going to hurt. Okay, here we are, lap 7, and we got KBR Richard in his cool looking Randburg Raceway logistical nightmare Kalahari Boys car in his GTR Godzilla, Mr. Godzilla. Here we go, looking sweet. Then you've got Fluffy Butt in his Ninja, his Strun. That is, what is that team name again? That is Team Ninja on the side there. So Fluffy is being like a ninja, very stealthy. Woo! Sideways Sally right there. An epic looking Sky Coffee sign on the side of the car. He must have had some Sky Coffee before this race started, because he is absolutely just on fire. And then we got Kellner here. Oh no, sorry, not Kellner. Teammate 2 Kellner. Track Bite in 3rd spot, who is definitely having a great fight here with Uncle Charlie. We'll call him the old worm of the crowd, but he is the man on the move, currently catching up to Track Bite right here, right now, and he is within 7/10 of Track Bite. So let's see how that goes. Then I see we've had a change for position. Nitro Merlin in his sweet looking Megane has gotten past poor Dave. So Nitro Merlin, let's see if he can actually catch up to Uncle Charlie and Track Bite. That's in front of him. And then we've got Dave. Hopefully he can stick with him. That'll be quite nice. Then you got Sneaky, DMR Sneaky. Yes, I think Sneaky. Let's go with Sneaky. Sneaky in 7th spot, and he looks to be sneaking ever so closer to the boys ahead of him. And then we have got Mr. Jazz sitting here, and not much is happening right here. Hold on, my stream is doing something very weird, so let's have a look and see what's going on with the stream here. Let's quickly jump on over here. No, going to the wrong spot. Just want to see here, because some reason what I'm seeing on my stream and what I'm seeing on TV ain't the same thing. Okay, no, that's that one. Seems to be the same one that we are looking at. Okay, maybe there is something else. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick squander, and let's see before we see what's going on. So let's have a look. And that says we are live right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, no, that's it. That is the one and only that is on, which is awesome. Okay, so we've got KBR Richard 6 seconds ahead on lap 9, starting off lap 9, and he is just laying down some sweet laps, man. 1:38.2, that is his fastest lap. That is phenomenal. Okay. Cool. Choppy, thanks, man. Didn't actually see that it is showing there, man. Ooh. Here we go. Nice move from Uncle Charlie on Track Bite. And then we have got Nitro that is sitting with them, sitting pretty. They have left Dave behind, unfortunately. But here we go. 3-way battle for 3rd spot. This should be good. Right, let's see here. Woo. There's a little bit of bumping and barging going on here. We got Track Bite in 3rd, Uncle Charlie 4th, and then you got Nitro Merlin in 5th spot, and then you got Dave in 6th just sitting behind them. The boys are tightly running together, and let's see what happens. And the different lines, the Scirocco taking a bit of a wider line. The Megane looks like he almost had a run on the Citroen there, but the Citroen had the inside line. So let's see what happens as they go in. Whoop, a little bit of bumping again there from the Megane. And Track Bite runs wide. That is going to allow Uncle Charlie to get the inside. Let's jump on board with Uncle Charlie. He has got the inside line. Whoa, he and Track Bite is right next to each other. They are next to each other. This is some side-by-side action. And then we've got Nitro Merlin, who is kind of just sitting here and watching and going like, woo-wee, where will I go? And Uncle Charlie slides that Citroen in front of that Scirocco. And you've got the Magan, who is having a look. He is having a look to see where can he go. And then, oh, don't throw Dave away. Dave has come to join the party. And we got a four-way battle. Four-way battle. This is some great stuff, man. Absolutely epic. There we go. Nitro's gone for the inside line, but if Uncle Charlie can hold it, he will have the inside line into the right-hander. Will he keep that inside line going through there? And Uncle Charlie holds the inside line, slides it perfectly just in front of that Magan, but could not keep it tight enough. And the Magan goes for the inside, takes the inside line, holds it through, and done deal. Nitro Merlin from 6th spot went to 1st, went to 4th, and is now up to 3rd. Now to see if he can actually get away from these guys or if they will be battling for position. So let's have a look. Uncle Charlie sitting in 4th, and then you've got Dave that is looking for a way past Trackbite. Trackbite looks like he might be struggling a bit with a tyre wear possibly. We are on lap 10 out of 25, so we are almost at the halfway stage, and possibly those front ends on that front wheel drive Scirocco is screaming for a pit stop. And it does look like, no, that's just the line he takes running it through the pit entry. And Uncle Charlie is all over Nitro Merlin, having a look and just dropping back just to check what Dave and Trackbite is doing as well. It is a close battle here for 3rd and 4th and 5th and 6th spot. Hey, these boys are having a ding-dong battle. Parabolica Racing versus Team Ninja Racing. And then we have got DMR Black, well, Wim Charlie, not DMR, sorry, Wim Charlie in his Black Fire Citroen versus DMR Nitro Merlin. But Nitro Merlin has pulled a 2nd out of Uncle Charlie there. So Nitro Merlin putting his ears flat and just going for it. Dave has made a move in the background. He has got him past Trackbite, and it is looking like Sneaky is on his way to catch up. So no wonder Dave is getting the move on, because he is seeing there is a blue looking menacing Citroen getting closer. Right, let's just drop down the field a little bit while we catch a breather here with the boys just to see what's going on. Mr. Jazz is 4.5 seconds behind Sneaky, so he's definitely coming on strong. Then you got Big Chief kind of on his lonesome here in 9th spot in the Kalahari Boys Logistical Nightmare Randburg Raceway Godzilla. And then you got Kalner the Kid in the 2nd of the Parabolica Scirocco's running in 10th spot. And then you have got Buzz. Whoop, we have got Richards in the pits. So Richards is in the pits, and he's got a 2-second penalty. So let's have a look. And we got Nitro Merlin coming in. He is currently on mediums. Uncle Charlie is also into the pits. He was on softs. So this is going to bring out quite a bit of interesting racing right here, right now. So we got Fluffy in front, way ahead in front. Then you've got his teammate Dave in 2nd spot. Then you've got Sneaky and Trackbite kind of fighting it out at the moment for 3rd and 4th on track, while Uncle Charlie, Nitro Merlin, and Richard is in the pits for a long time. Okay, Richard is exiting, and he is on mediums. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so let's jump back here to the boys here. Okay, let's have a look and see what's going on here. Okay. Okay. Oh no! And Dave disconnects. Sigh of relief. Well, not relief. Sigh of just absolute frustration. Again, poor Dave in a excellent spot disconnects. Man, oh man, oh man, what does a guy have to do to get a good result here, man? So Fluffy's in first. Sneaky is in second after Dave had a DC now. Trackbite is in third. He's heading into the pits. Then you got Big Chief running in fourth spot. But he has not done a pit stop yet, so that's why he's kind of just... He has earned that fourth spot by guys heading into the pits. Is he jumping into the pits as well? And yes, he is. Then you've got Richards that was just behind him, who is his teammate, who is coming down the straight and running it through. So we will have to wait for Fluffy to head to the pits and see if Richard is going to still be ahead of him. Then you got Nitro Merlin in 4th spot and Uncle Charlie in 5th spot, while the other boys are all in the pits at the moment. Okay, so Fluffy has got a 0.3 penalty. He is 11 seconds ahead of Sneaky, and Sneaky is 24 seconds ahead of Richard. This is going to be interesting to see what actually will happen here with the boys. So we have currently got 12 laps left in this race. So we are in theory at the 50% mark of this race on this lap. So let's have a look and see. Okay, so Fluffy is coming in. So now the question is, where is Richard? Richard is coming down to the last corner. He's on his way to the final corner. So let's see if he comes out ahead of Fluffy. Fluffy's still in the pits. Richard is onto the uphill, making his way towards the start-finish line. Gotta keep in mind, he has to get through turn 1 and turn 2. And let's see if Fluffy is still sitting in the pits. Fluffy's still sitting in the pits. Richard is, in theory, has taken 1st spot. And Fluffy's dropping down to 3rd. Nitro's gone into 2nd. Let's have a look and see where everyone filters out. So Richard is in 1st spot and a 10-second lead. Holy moly. Fluffy jumps into 2nd spot coming out the pits. Alrighty. And Richard is on mediums. Fluffy is on soft. This is going to be an interesting 9 laps. So Fluffy has got to make up 6.5 seconds. But Richard has got 1.4 seconds in penalty time to kind of retrieve, work his way out. So you got Merlin, who is only 2.7 seconds behind Fluffy. So this ought to be a interesting battle development here. So Nitro Merlin is in with a chance on a win here. If he can go with Fluffy, it could be interesting. Then you got Uncle Charlie sitting in 4th spot, who is only 4.5 seconds behind Merlin, so it's not too bad. Then you got Sneaky, who definitely capitalized off of the pit stops. Oh, and there we go, someone's spinning off in the background, hits the wall. What is going on? He is probably going to disconnect. Jazzy is doing all kinds of weird stuff. Okay, he's back on track, but he was bouncing off of walls everywhere. Oh, there we go again. He is probably going to disconnect shortly. He is lagging. That is quite something to see. I wonder how it is going on board. That's weird. Alright, back at the front we go. And we have got Richard still in front, but only by 5.5 seconds. Fluffy has taken 1 whole second out of him on that previous lap, but he has pulled away almost 2 seconds out of Nitro Merlin. So Nitro is going to have to pull something out, especially if he's planning on catching up. And then let's have a look. We've got Uncle Charlie sitting in 4th place, and we have got Sneaky that is right behind, and then Jazzy is still going after bouncing through the walls, in the walls, against the walls. Is still going. Hopefully his internet holds together. Then he got track bite in 7th. He was fighting for 3rd at one point in this race. He has fallen quite far back, which is horrible. Okay. Then we got Big Chief in 8th spot. And we've got Kellner in 9th spot. Buzz is in 10th. And hello, Dave. Good to see you on the stream. Sucks, bro. Another freaking DC for you. I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Right, there we go. Fluffy has taken another 2nd out of Richard. Richard is going to have to pull a grenade out of somewhere because Fluffy is a-coming. He is a-coming, and he is a-coming strong. Team Ninja is coming for the W. One way. Plenty of Sky Coffee has got this Citroen firing on all cylinders plus extra, because why? He has got a fluffy butt. There we go. That's a Citroen with some fluff on the butt going quick. Alright, then we got Nitro Merlin in the DMR. Coach Dave Academy on the front bumper, or on the front bonnet there. And it looks freaking sweet, man. Okay, let's have a look and see what is going on. My laptop has just dropped off the internet. I sincerely hope it sticks with me. Okay, it is back. Okay, Sneaky is in 4th spot. He is having a battle with Uncle Charlie. He's got him past Uncle Charlie. Oh boy, we missed that. So Sneaky's gotten past Uncle Charlie, and then you got Jazzy, who's finally looking like he's starting to catch up to make up some time here. Okay, let's have a look. Track Bite is on his lonesome, and then you've got Big Chief with Kellner Kid not too far behind, and then Buzz finally getting to a point where he is going to have a battle on his hands. Woo, let's go Buzz. Have a fight, buddy. Have a lacquer ding dong here with Kellner. That should be some good fun for you, man. Alright, lap 17. Richard in the Kalahari Boys Logistical Nightmare Godzilla is in 1st place, 3 seconds ahead of Mr. Fluffy in Team Ninja Citroen in 2nd spot. And then you got DMR Dead Man Racing Nitro Merlin in his sweet looking Megane in 3rd place, and a solid 3rd place, and he is not letting Fluffy get away too far, only 4 seconds at the moment, which is not bad. Then you've got Sneaky in 4th place, and he's just driving away from Uncle Charlie. Poor Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie needs to put the nitros on, because he has now got a Renault Megane on his backside. Whoop. And the Renault Megane was like rubbing his racing. Here we go again. Round number, I don't know, I've lost count. This is round probably 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Who knows? Whoopa! Dive bomb from Jazz. Might have been some lag there, but Uncle Charlie's taken the inside line again. Yep, Jazzy's hitting walls. Oi, that lag is terrible. So Jazzy is fighting here with Uncle Charlie. I just hope he does not take him out because of his lag. Dave, what say you, Dave? Come on, Dave, what say you? So let's have a look. Ooh, close call. Right, wait, there we go. Boys are having a good fight here. Woof. So Jazzy is all over Uncle Charlie. I am keeping an eye on the top of the screen to see 1st and 2nd, because I see Fluffy is catching up to Richard. He is probably just about on top of Richard. Let's jump here. Let's jump to the front. Okay, it's down to 1.7 seconds. Yeehaw! Here we go. Okay, back to the battle here, because Jazzy is all over poor Uncle Charlie, and with a laggy lag Renault Megane, is trying to get past the Citroen, and he goes for the inside line again. Oh, I think Uncle Charlie just gave that to him. I think Uncle Charlie kind of surrendered that position, because away goes Jazzy. He looks a whole lot quicker. So let's see, he will probably just pull away from Uncle Charlie now. He is a lot quicker. Okay, so that's done. Let's get back to the front. And here we go. The fight for the lead. We are heading into lap 19. 6 laps to go. And we... Oh, Track Bite has DC'd as well. My man. And we thought ACC was the only one kicking DC's backside. Clearly not. GTS having quite a few DCs tonight, which is not cool to see, man. These boys put in the effort, they put in the time to come and race and get the cars quick and, you know, fight with each other, just to have the game say "Futsak," and just kicks you under your butt and sends you to the Shadow Realm. Man, oh man, that sucks. But back to the 9 guys that are still left here to race. You have got Richard in first place with Fluffy 0.7 behind him, and Fluffy's got a 0.3 penalty to serve. Richard's brought that 1.6 seconds down to 0.6, so this is going to be interesting. And depending on how much they battle, Nitro will be licking his lips that these two have a horrendous battle, because that might just help him get closer. No, Track Bite coming back, but he won't be able to enter the race, which is sad to see, man. Sad to see. Alright, Fluffy is busy lining up poor Richard. He is absolutely just lining him up. Let's jump on board. We'll just go straight up. Yo. Fluffy is going for it. He is definitely going to have a look. Let's see what he does. So he's slipstreaming, going for it, and he's going for the outside, and he's going to hold it around the outside. Woo! That's going to be a good move if he pulls that off. That's going to be a great move. And we're on board with Richard. Wow! Boys keeping it epic close here, epic close. So we literally have Richard on the left, Fluffy on the right. Fluffy's... Oh, that Citroen's got just a tad more power, but is he going to be able to... Oh. So Fluffy holds it, and Richard... I think that is it. Done. I think that's done. Richard has handed first place over to Mr. Fluffy, and Fluffy is now just going to run away. Let's see what happens. So basically now you have got Nitro Merlin that's only 3.5 seconds behind with 5 laps to go. This could get interesting. Richard might run out of laps here. Well, I mean, Nitro Merlin might run out of laps here. Richard might just be safe, but there are only 4 laps left, if I'm correct, after this lap. So let's see what happens. So Richard is dropping down quite badly on his best times. He's already 2.odd seconds down on his best. That is not great. So let's see what is going on. Where else is there battle? There ain't too many cars left in the race. If we have a look, there's a battle going on. Buzz and Kellner. Wow, Buzz throwing it in there sideways. Buzz is trying to do a Tokyo drift in Brazil. Hola, hola, hoi milis, with hoi milis. Alright, Buzz is definitely, he is all over Kellner the Kid, and he is making him sweat some bullets. Poor Parabolica Scirocco is needing to find a turbo button, because that Chev Corvette is coming, and he is coming on strong. So having a look just to see what's going on. So Richard is 1 second behind, and the gap to Nitro is sitting at about 3 seconds. So these boys are staying together in close proximity, and back to where the fight is at the moment. So Buzz is taking a different line. Is Buzz heading into the pits? Buzz is heading into the pits. Okay, I did not see that coming. Would anyone else require to go to pit lane? this will be a good question. Let's have a look and see what happens. So Fluffy is 1.4 seconds ahead now. Richard is only 2.3 ahead of Nitro, so Nitro has pulled a second out of Richard in one lap. So he's got 3 laps to do it in. Well, 4. He's got lap 22, 23, 24, 25. So he's got 4 laps to pull back 2 seconds. Let's see how it goes. Run down the order here quickly while we wait for him to catch up there. We got Sneaky in 4th spot, and he looks like he's properly solidified this position. Then we've got Jazz, who is still on the recovery drive after that early race incident where he kind of lost it and hit the wall. So yeah, let's see what he does if he can make up that 2.7 seconds. Then you got Charlie, who was looking very promising earlier in the race, but seems to have fallen down just a little bit as the race has carried on going. And then we've got Big Chief in 7th. Let me just get back here. Okay. So Big Chief in 7th spot. Then you've got Kalnakid in 8th and Buzz in 9th. And Buzz is now back on his lonesome again, which is okay. He's just subbing in 4-way driver, so I guess that's what we will expect for now. So Fluffy in 1st, lap 22. And whoa, here we go. Nitro Merlin is only 1.1 seconds behind Richard. Richard, who was looking like a possible win, then a second, possibly is going to drop down to 3rd. That is got to burn, man. That's got to burn. Let's see what happens. You can clearly see Nitro Merlin has got a lot more speed at the moment. The question on my mind is going to be, does anyone still need to do another pit stop? Because Buzz had to stop. I wonder if he just miscalculated the fuel. Let's have a look and see. So Richard's coming, and he's coming, well, I mean, Nitro is coming to Richard, and he's coming on quick. Let's go on board with him on bonnet cam with the sweet livery of Ramberg Raceway in your face. On the back is Dead Man Racing, and he is all over Richard. Let's go on board. Let's see what he does. Is he going to stick it in? Oh, the boys are rubbing. He's going to have to. Yeah, he does the gentleman thing and waits for him to take the position back, because that was a bit sneaky there. So let's have a look and see what happens now. Let's see. I don't even want to commentate. But Fluffy is not pulling away. He's just sitting there in front of them. And there's like 2 laps to go after this lap. So it's like a 2 and a little bit to go. Let's see what Nitro Merlin does. Maybe he tries to put a move on into turn 1. Let's have a look. Yeah, Dave, I agree. That could have ended badly, man. That could have ended badly. Absolutely, brother. Alright, here we go. Turn 1. Who is going to have the bigger horns between the two, or which car has got the better brakes and enough tire life left to stick a move? Let's have a look and see how this goes. Woo-wee! Look how close that Magan is to that car. Oh, they're actually touching. He is touching him. Let's see. Whoa! And he slides it in. Is he going to hold it? Is he going to be able to hold it? Yep. It looks like he will hold it. So he's going defensive on the inside, and it looks like Nitro Merlin has got it done into 2nd place. Poor Richard is relegated down to 3rd. My man. That's got to burn, brother. That's got to burn. I feel for you, man. You look so solid. That was a solid race. I thought you might bring the win home, but I guess it has not been to be. That Nissan is going to suffer with... Yeah, we are seeing that happening now, Dave. That Nissan is most certainly charred its front tires to the point where the grip is not fantastic. Nitro Merlin, if it wasn't that there was only one lap left, I would have said he could possibly stand a chance to try and catch up with Fluffy, but I do suspect Fluffy is just cruising for a W. What's up, boss man? You just in time. Final lap here, lap 25. Mr. Flavius is in first, and a epic drive it has been. And then you've got Nitro Merlin, who in my opinion has been driver of the evening, because he has done an absolutely sterling job to bring this thing from way back in the grid and bring it home in second place. Richard, I feel for the boy. He was on for a win, and I think the strategy just let him down. The tires let him down just a bit. He went for the softs in the beginning, and the other guys turned it around. And yeah, man, let's see where we're at. Then we've got Jazz car doing that weird thing again with his lag, which is hilarious, as you can see. Big Chief in 7th, Kellner's in 8th, Buzz is in 9th. Okay, we are back with Fluffy. Let's have a look and see what Fluffy does. No, boss man, Dave got his famous DC. Alright, into the last bit of... Oh my word, Jazzy disconnects on the final lap. On the final lap, Jazzy's internet has decided that is enough. We are giving up. So Fluffy comes home, brings a solid, epically sweet drive, and takes the win. And Nitro Merlin, my drive of the day, takes second place. Richard with a third, which I think he will be slightly disappointed in with that, but still a solid third place. Sneaky coming home, bringing it in fourth place. Epic result for him there. Then you've got Wim Charlie doing what Wim Charlie does and just being Mr. Consistent and coming home in fifth place, man. Great result. Love the livery. Real interesting. And then we've got Big Chief in 6th spot coming through. Here we go, and Big Chief on his way to the finish line, and away he goes. Let's see, there we go. Big Chief brings it home in 6th spot, man. Well done, Big Chief. Then we've got Kellner coming through with a quiet result. Expected a bit more from the Parabolica boys, as I always do, because they are some fantastic drivers. And Kellner the kid brings it home in 7th. Well done, Kellner. And then our substitute teacher, Mr. Magic himself, Buzzkill, is coming home in the final spot in 8th place. I assume this was just a arrive and drive, so not too shabby for him, and nice looking Corvette there, and that is just awesome. Thanks, boss man. It is always sweet to stream our boys here. And in victory lane, Mr. Fluffy once again takes the W, and off we go. Thank you guys. Join us next week. We will be streaming Pool C for team versus team. And what we say is good night.